Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Back to basics in Ambrose Island. Set on Ambrose Island and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson, 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 is going back to basics in Ambrose Island. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them along with a free map. So for today's challenge we'll be starting as the cook, and we'll be bringing with us a lethal syringe, a lockpick and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, I think that table is clean enough. We're going to grab the soda can from the far end of the table, although hopefully we won't need it. We're going to select our lethal syringe and we are going to exit the militia camp and make our way into the deep dark woods. And over here we will encounter 3 of our targets. The first of which is currently on a path just off to our left, and they are meandering up the path here. That's them just in front of us, so we're going to let them get up a decent way up the path before we jab them in the back with our needle. They will go down rather gracefully, and we are 1 target down. So our next target is over by the beach area, and they are currently fishing out on the pier. So we're going to make our way past the house out onto the pier at the rear of the building, and looking over to our left we will see if there is a gentleman on the pier opposite. He has his back to us, so we can then quickly shoot our target in the head. They will drop into the ocean and will be hidden from view. We're going to make our way into the building and retrieve the fishing line from just inside on the shelf there, and we can then head back up into the woods, and we're going to veer off very quickly to our right, where our next target is currently located, having a nice quiet cigarette. And as we all know, smoking is very bad for your health. It means that someone with no hair will come up behind you and eliminate you. So 3 targets down. Our next 2 targets are located over in the social hub of the village. The first of which is currently watching the slapping contest, and we require ourselves some form of emetic poison, and there just so happens to be some in the storage room. Now there is a gentleman in here, but he's not an enforcer. He's also not feeling very well from the looks of him. So we're going to hop in through the window, grab the rat poison from the shelf, make our way over to Farah's bar, and we've just missed our target as it goes, that gentleman in the orangey shorts. We're going to take up position at the bar, and we're going to add our rat poison to the drink, and if we can, we should just about be able to lure our target back over if we can get a lock on. Unfortunately it's having trouble locking on to our target. There we go. So we're going to offer him our poisoned drink. He will come over and sample it, and he will get sick and make his way to what appears to be one of the very few bathrooms on the island. We're going to be waiting there ahead of him. As you can see on instinct, there is an enforcer cook who will come to the window and have a cigarette, so we want to be out of sight for when our target joins us. So he is on his way over to us as we speak. He did seem to get a little bit lost, but he's remembered where the bathroom is located, and once he's in the cubicle, we can ask him very, very kindly, have you seen the road to Amarillo? I know it's around here somewhere. So apparently it's not down there, and we are now 4 targets down. Our final target is the trickiest of the bunch, so we need to make our way to the hut at the main beach area. It is a locked door and there are guards around, so we're going to crouch down, make sure no one's walking past behind us, lockpick our way inside and grab the propane cylinder from within. We're then going to make our way around to the back of the property, hop down onto the pathway and up onto the upper layer of the village. Our target is just to our right here, currently engaged in flirtatious activities with a young lady. So this is where the soda can may come in handy. So what we're going to do is throw the propane cylinder onto the pathway somewhere, and that hasn't actually worked, we're too far away. So let's try that again a little bit closer. We want to be as much around the corner as we can be. So about there, we'll give that a go, and we've actually managed to snare ourselves the young lady, which is somewhat unusual, as if they are with a guard, the guard is the one to go to investigate. So we're just going to let her come along and then lose interest, and once she is heading back and is further away than our target, we will try this for a 3rd time, and hopefully 3rd time is the charm. So around about now should be good enough, and we have managed to snare our target, although the propane cylinder has moved a little bit away. So we're going to crouch down as much around the corner as possible, line up our shot with our silenced pistol and holster it until our target arrives, and at the last second pull it out and detonate the propane. And then we're going to run immediately for the nearest available exit, which in this particular case will be the main fishing exit. Not the cove boat, but the fishing boat right back at the default starting location. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we figure out how to steer a boat, we are going to head out of Ambrose Island. So we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.